I'm Rhian Touyz. I am the Canada Research Chair of Cardiovascular Medicine at McGill University. I'm also the Chief Scientific Officer at the Research Institute of the McGill University Health Centre. I'm a clinician scientist, and the work that I have been involved in over the past 30 years has really related to the field of hypertension, and particularly in understanding the molecular and vascular biology that underlies hypertension, also called high blood pressure. So one of the reasons that I'm absolutely fascinated by this field of research is that we know that high blood pressure is the #1 cause of poor quality of life and premature death across the world. And despite the huge prevalence of hypertension in the world, we really don't know the underlying causes and mechanisms. And as I've said, for the past 30 years, this is what I have been concentrating on in my research career as a clinician scientist. It was as a young medical student that I really became involved in the field of hypertension when I was exposed to a very young patient who was a quadriplegic following a stroke due to malignant hypertension. And I remember asking my consultant, why did this young man have hypertension that led to this devastating stroke? And he told me it was due to the uncontrolled high blood pressure, and the mechanisms and the causes were unknown. And since that time, as a young student, I have really dedicated myself to trying to understand what it is that causes high blood pressure. And if we can unravel those mechanisms, perhaps we could do better in preventing and treating this major killer in the world.